not attempt to adjust your dial. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. It's your boy Big Vern. This is App Stupid, the fastest growing sports and entertainment show on these YouTube streets. You're welcome. Holla at us. Boy Big Vern in the building. Shout out to everybody who's been rocking with us on this frigid Monday morning here in the Midwest. It is approximately right now 30 degrees, and the high today is supposed to be 34, and the low is 19. God bless the homeless. If you see somebody on the street, you can point them in the direction of a good shelter. Just be a good person. That's all. Don't go out of your way. Just be a good person. That's all I'm saying. So, if you've been rocking with us and this is your first time on the podcast, then welcome. We talk Ryan Day. Ryan Day should be fired immediately in Columbus. He should not be allowed to finish out this season. Him and his elk and everybody who he hired needs to go. There needs to be a new coaching staff in place with a concept on winning. Yep, that's just how that goes. So we go from the Big 10 to the Big 12, and Deion freaking Sanders. They blow Colorado out. I mean, the abuse at this level was an emphatic win. I say this was the frustrations of the Colorado program since Deion Sanders has taken over. Now, you know me. I will sit here and say I don't like covering Deion because it's divisive. If I give Deion his props, people still have a problem. If I'm critical of Deion, of everything I see on the field, and I keep it all football, people still have a problem with me. So I can't win for losing, But I will say this. Credit to him, who he has turned around. When he got to Colorado, they only won one game. His first year, they went 4-8. This year, they're 10-2, 10-3. Wow, or 9-3. What a difference a day makes. And if you want to give him Coach of the Year, I would say that's not far off. Because when he took, like I said, he not only are they in a different conference, but they play different teams because they were in the Pac-12. When that thing got pulled apart and broken by the Big 10 and the ACC, they had to go play teams like West Virginia, teams out there like Cincinnati, Kansas State. These teams were not in the Pac-12. So credit to him. And if you want to say he's really solidified his spot in that conference, I'm not going to argue with that. Give me a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. It's your boy Big Vern promoting a new rap album this month. Tyler the Creator. Chromocopia in stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is Sticky, Take Your Mask Off, Thought I Was Dead, and I Hope You Find Your Way Home. New Tyler the Creator in stores now. Chromocopia. Yeah, shout out to Tyler the Creator. He's doing his thing. Like I said, I like the album myself. But back to the Buffaloes. This game was, I wouldn't even say it was hard to watch. Travis Hunter is the best football player in the country at college football. I'm sorry. There's nothing that I can say about that. That dude, not only is he catching touchdowns, he can go out there and catch interceptions. You line him up at running back. Travis Hunter can do anything in the world. Lord have mercy. And I'm not even a Colorado fan. I just recognize game. But the Buffaloes, if you would have told me they only rushed for 33 yards and they still won 52-0, I would have just be like, man, look, get the hell out of here. Get off the crack, put the pipe down, walk out the door now. 33 yards, that's all y'all have for the game? But then Shador was letting that thing fly. My goodness. 438 yards through the air? At some point, I know this is collegiate athletics. You need to go ahead and put the mercy rule out there, the white flag. And I'm a huge Mike Gundy guy, but my goodness, the mullet, bro. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. I don't even know what you give people a speech at halftime. This thing was just over. I mean, there's nothing I could say about Oklahoma State in this game that's positive. And that's hard when you're trying to be a both sides. Hey, look, I see where you're going, the matchup. This is why the game is tight. No, they just got spanked. They just got spanked. This was not even close by any stretch of the imagination. And I think Shedeur was showing his skill set because they dialed up 41 packages for him. Now, that's the reason why they only had like 33 yards rushing, because he threw the ball 41 times. He was 34-41 for 438 yards and 5 touchdowns to 1 interception. And then people see why I have him as one of my Heisman finalists. Him and Travis freaking Hunter. That's crazy. But then, to speak of the devil, Travis Hunter had 10 receptions, 10 grabs, 116 yards, and 3 touchdowns. My God. There's nothing I can say about Oklahoma like, how did this thing happen? I mean, after you got Alan Bowman hurt, then you put in Malarkey, that's what I'm gonna call him, Malarkey. You put in Malarkey at quarterback, and then Malarkey proceeded to throw 2 interceptions. Y'all dialed up 29 throws for Malarkey. He was 11 of 29. He only had 70 yards out of this game. Wow. That's where they got the 77 yards. Malarkey. Bowman did all he could do. Then he got hurt. So you can't go ahead and lay that at his feet. But Malarkey, you can lay a lot at Malarkey's feet. This is Big Vern. Give me a quick 20 from a rap album we promoting this month. Drop the spot. It's your boy Big Vern coming to you with another rap album. Freddie Gibbs, You Only Die Once. In stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorite on the track so far is Cosmo Freestyle, Wolverine crazy, yo. Rabbit Island, It's Your Anniversary, that song crazy too. Yeah, Walk It Off, and On the Set. Freddie Gibbs, You Only Die Once. In stores now. Yeah, shout out to Freddie Gibbs, Gary, Indiana's own. Yeah, like the rabbit. That whole project was crazy. So when we go ahead and we shake things down, and you look at the Big 12 and where the standings are in the Big 12, Colorado is 4th at the top. And what's so crazy is the entire 1 through 4 spots, they all have the same conference record. And I don't think that college basketball ever anticipated a problem like this, because they want to get a championship game out of the Big 12, because that's one of those Power Fives. You have the SEC, the Big 10, the ACC, the Big 12, and can you say the Mountain West because Boise's playing really good? Okay. But if Boise loses, they're not going to put UNLV in the college playoff. So we got to be real about this, you know? So if in this situation, would you not have a game between, well, it's still a 3-way tie, because if you look at it, Iowa State, Arizona State, and BYU, they all have the same record. And they're all 10-2 overall, but they're also 7-2 within the conference. So you would have to have a mini playoff just to get a champion that would make sense, because right now you're saying to a 7-2 Colorado Buffalo team, hey, look, we all have the same record. We need a mini playoff to get one of our teams into the college football championship. However, if we can get this done by season's end and we can get it done before the selection show, that would probably help us out. So right now, somebody's gonna get slighted. And I was a person who went on record in saying that Deion Sanders is good for football. Deion Sanders is good for TV. He doesn't need to win the Big 12, and he probably will still get an invite because they travel well and he's prime time. How does that shake out? So, Buffalo faithful, get in the comments. Let me know. If you all run the table right now, should you all be in the college playoff? I think so. This is Big Vern.